We got pizza, moving boxes, or else checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, hail cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. All right, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instant, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Get back to work.
Hello, everybody. This is Halzikar of the Black Pants Legion. I want to say welcome to Weekend's End. You are here for some Fire Pro Wrestling World, and we appreciate you all being here. Tonight, I am going to be joined by the one and only Iden.
What's up, everybody?
Crow had to sit out tonight. Some stuff happening, and that's okay. Y'all are here. We're here. We're going to have a good time. Positive shares are turned on. Only 100 goob coming at you. Also, early on in the show, we are going to have. Oh, they're already coming in. We are going to have a poll going up that I'll set up here in a minute, but it's going to influence what happens coming up here soon. Um, well, Bolo already went for the positive share. He said, I'm running my first Alpha Strike scenario at my local game store's new Battletech event organizer. Ran a Twycross themed scenario in honor of the Texas upcoming video, despite running not one but two blasted tornadoes over my mechs as we of the Federated Commonwealth repulsed the Emerald Parakeets. Good time had by all. That sounds pretty awesome.
That
Iden.
it does.
It does.
Also, sticking it to the Emerald Parakeets, I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. That's always a good time. Also, Hals, if I might make an observation,
Yo.
we have support in the wings who is going to be setting up that poll on your behalf.
Well, this is like Big McLarge poll. So hang on just a second. It will make sense in a minute.
That is fair because yes,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say this tracks along with what happens on the Thursday art polls, so she is more than equipped to handle it if you wish.
All right, we'll get there in a minute. Iden,
Okay.
do you have a positive share that you would that you wanted to do this week?
I do have a positive share. So those who catch me on Thursdays know that we tend to do a weekly pup date because of our precious two beagles, right? And Pip, being the somewhat introverted himbo, has only today decided finally that he had a toy that was his.
Oh,
Yes. I have never seen him so delighted to take a plush toy and then proceed to throttle the crap out of it. Normally, that is purely Saris's domain, but they ended up playing some serious spy versus spy kinds of stuff to see who would be able to rip the stuffing out of it. And it blessedly happened after work so that I could be an incredibly proud dog dad and watch the whole thing.
marvelous, very marvelous. Um, so my positive share this week is gonna. I'm gonna have to preface it, so just hang on a second. So this past week ended my 4-year streak, and I got my ass whooped by COVID. The
Ooh.
positive share is that my work was incredibly understanding. My wife was incredibly good to me. All that sort of good stuff. You know, plenty of support. We're doing okay, except my poor dear darling wife is now trying to fight it off. I'm doing okay. I had to miss some events this weekend I was really looking forward to, but that's just what happens sometimes. I think it's jail COVID to make it even better. So, you know, I'm hardcore as hell, man. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I I do not envy anybody who gets that. I know some people they get the COVID and it's not that big a deal.
Damn it,
I had it.
Pharisees.
I had it. It knocked me on my ass for a full week. So
Yeah,
I'm glad you are bouncing back and doing okay, man.
thank you.
I also thought of one more that I've got. It's tangentially related to the first.
Okay.
So I have a little sister,
Uh huh.
a young woman who is living on her own and happily doing so,
Uh huh.
who has finally had the ability to do something she's been wanting to do for some time. She has adopted a cat.
Ah, that's nice.
She now has a 6-month-old jet black kitten named Dracula, who is a nibbly little sucker that is just an absolute darling. She didn't name him that, but he certainly lives up to the title of Lord of Darkness.
Gotcha. Does
And
he
seeing,
happen
go
to
on.
dig through the ditches and burn through the witches?
Well, he certainly seems to want to dig. I don't know about burning yet,
All
but
right.
he's he's a nibbly little sucker, so he's certainly trying.
So, Pharisees, thank you for gifting a couple of subs. That's very kind. There's lots of people throwing bits. We appreciate you. We had a positive share come to us from 7 Blue 7. Miss Solstice Slam for a good reason. I was fishing with my 6-year-old niece and the rest of the family. I am back for more of Mr. Rogers in a wrestling outfit. You are too kind, 7 Blue 7.
Oh, hell yeah, fishing. That is a warm memory I have with my late grandfather, was as a kid doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That is lovely, man.
And then we have one here from this lady red person. Finished a huge project I've been working on for WBPL, and you guys should be able to see the results starting in September. Had a blast working with all of our streamers. That's awesome, Red. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be really cool. So, here's what I'm going to say. That'll stay open. We'll pick up the positive shares as we go. Everybody, buckle up. We are getting ready to head into the show, so here we go. Hello, everybody. This is Halzikar of the Black Pants Legion here for WBPLW. Crow is out training hard this week, so tonight we have Iden here with us.
Hello, everybody.
All right, so I hope everybody is ready for the kind of stuff we're going to be getting into this week. We've got a big, full show coming up. But first, we have a special announcement. Did I make that scene? I hope I made that scene. Did I make that?
We'll find out.
Oh, no. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, hell. Well, I tried. All right, we'll do it this way. We have a special announcement from our WBPLW network manager. Yes, this is coming, an announcement from Diamond Diggs. He's decided he's not going to be in the ring. He's stepping to the taking care of business. An announcement coming to us from Diamond Diggs. This announcement... What's that, Iden?
Just in time for a raid at that. So we've got 14 raiders coming in right here to see the word from Diamond Diggs.
Hello, Sea Addict. I'm not even going to try that first one, but thank you all for being here. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
And we got to say thanks to Vox Darkstar for the direction. Thank you all for coming over and joining us. Hopefully you have a good time hanging out here watching WBPLW. This announcement comes to us from our manager, Diamond Diggs. Next week, Labor Day weekend, yes, there will be a special extended edition of WBPLW coming at you. As this comes at you, we will be crowning our Twitch television champion. The competitors in this, we are going to have 12 competitors, which means that of the ones that we have confirmed, we have 6. And we are going to need for you all to vote on who the other 6 are going to be. I'm going to pull the list up right now. Here, in front of you, in blue are the confirmed participants. The other side, though, we have a list of potential participants. So, if someone is doing... if someone is going to be taking care of the form, then the top 6 vote getters... The top 6 vote getters will be the ones who go on and join in with this tournament. I hope that if you've got someone you want to see in this, you vote for them. I know you can only vote once. We're going to see who the top 6 vote getters are. The hype train just hopped to level 3. Wow, y'all are...
Nice.
No, level 2. All right, thank you all very much. We appreciate all the donations for it. Y'all are awesome. Love you pieces. Yeah.
So I've got word from our support staff in the back. A poll is being sorted, and there will be the availability to vote for your top 3 picks.
Top 3 picks.
The 3 people you want to see in the ring for this special edition of WBPLW.
Good.
Oh my good
Vox
God.
Darkstar. Wow.
Oh
knocking out 20
my God.
subs. Vox Darkstar, thank you so much for the support. I'm going to swallow my tongue for the night's out, I think. You all are just awesome. We appreciate you so much.
I don't know what just happened, but I was somewhere else, and then I heard the sound of subscriptions being dropped, and I ended up here.
Yeah.
Do we need security? Is he invited here?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Hey, grab a seat. Grab a seat, buddy.
Come on, sit down.
Oh, of course.
So, next, look.
Why is this table got a big crack down the middle of it?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
There might have been a mime involved. We
So,
don't need to know.
what we're going to have is when you all vote, it is going to show you. You're going to be able to vote for your top 3 choices. The top 6 on this list will join in to who is going to be in contention for the Twitch television title next weekend on a special extended edition of WBPLW.
You know, if the mime was involved, it would explain why I didn't hear anything about it.
Well,
You're not wrong.
God, what do I even do with that?
I don't know, because
Hey, Werlin, thank you for the subscription. 29 months.
that is a long streak.
Mm-hmm.
That coming up for 2.5 years. Good Lord,
That's bringing the heat.
it is.
I'm afraid that our support staff might have too much crap to deal with this sort of thing.
So the support staff is working on the poll. It will be up momentarily.
All right. Well, I'm leaving that up there so the support staff has that to reference. But tonight we have
a raid.
we do have the raid. Vox Darkstar brought in 14 folks to join us, and we appreciate all of you being here. Tonight we have 1, 2, 3 debuts coming at you. We have tag team action. Iden, I hope you buckle up because you do have a match going. We have a special feature match coming. And in our main event,
Maniacal laugh.
What other main event could there be but yours truly? Come on, House. Come on.
Okay, you're wanting me to throw it? Yes, actually, that's a really good point. That should be the main event because I had made this with a different plan. That plan's not going to happen, so don't worry about it. Yes, the main event is going to feature our one and only Iden taking on one of the members of the group that he's got an extra grind with. Iden will be taking on Randolph P. Checkers in tonight's main event of the evening.
Grudge match.
I don't know if I would call it a grudge match, Parallax. I don't know if I would call it that. Because the last time I was in the ring with Cargonia, let me guess what happened. They went down. And they're going to go down again.
Everybody hang on.
I'm not afraid of you, Checkers.
Everybody hang on. We are getting ready to head to the ring with our first debut tonight. Here we go. Loading. Loading. Hang on, it is loading. Didn't expect to take... There we go. First, coming to the ring, we know Rana de Arbol. One of our regulars here. Rana's coming to the ring. He had a surprise win last week, so Rana will be stepping in. Rana.
You know, as a professional data monkey, being able to watch the results of this poll come in real time is amazing.
You see Stag Beetle and Fezbear leading down to the ring. The Exemplador. That is right. The Exemplador is coming down to the ring, debuting this group together in Mascaderas. Will be comprised of these 3 masked men, and the Exemplador will be taking his first shot in the ring tonight.
He is bringing the Pit Vipers tonight, and
yes.
What can you tell me, Hals, about what kind of wrestler with those forearms? Yeah, what kind of wrestler are we looking at?
Well, you might guess that these 3 masked men having a lot in common. It goes beyond just the mask. You'll be seeing high flying action from all 3 of these men, and the Pit Vipers are built into the mask. It's a nice feature, isn't it?
Oh, I bet he loves everything about that.
Look at that. Oh, reversal that suplex. Goes for the back grab. Rana with the... Whoa! Hey, okay, all right.
Hey, the table's already cracked.
Oh, look at that. Roll up from Exemplador. Into the corner. Goes after the arm.
The men backstage have been paying a lot of attention to Exemplador as he's been going around with our Japanese affiliate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's a real high flyer. This seems to generate a lot of heat over there.
Excellent. Oh, look at that reversal out of the corner. Load, the answer to this one is going to be the Exemplador is the Técnico, and Rana de Arbol is going to be our Rudo. Into the corner. Whoa, they are just showing off the backflips tonight.
Except that time.
Oh! Oh no, he dodged. He dodged the drop kick though. Predictions are started for this match. They are out there. Inverted atomic drop by Rana. And chops start flying. Drop toe hold puts Exemplador on the mat. And scoop slam. And back suplex.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Yes, Mad Ducks is the ref for this match. Looks like Mad Ducks is keeping out of the way, watching what's happening here.
Rana seems to be just running circles around the Exemplador right now.
At the moment, that may be true, but
Oh!
Oh!
Spoke too soon. Ooh, elbow to the back of the head.
Very nice indeed. Counters into the Bulldog. And missed the spin wheel kick, but another Bulldog counter.
It's really turning out to be quite the international. Yeah, I've ruined it.
You lost it, Parrot. You lost it.
Oh, DDT there by Exemplador. Oh, he takes it into a stretch muffler. Have not seen anyone break that one out before.
Oh, I mean, you just did with that boot to the chin.
No, I found it. This match is a real match of international masks of mystery.
Ah, there it is. Oh, right. Power bomb too close to the ropes, though. Frankensteiner by Exemplador. He heads up top.
What's he got going?
Panther. Oh, he missed the Panther splash.
No!
Give up. Rana
You
pulls him
hate
into a
to
bow and
see
arrow.
it.
Oh my God.
One thing Exemplador seems to have a problem with, I don't know if it's the Pit Vipers or the mask, but he is missing his spacing on a lot of moves.
Oh!
Oh!
Two. Almost with that Panther splash.
Oh!
My
Oh, no! No!
Three.
Now I'm gonna have to ask some tough questions here about Mad Ducks and how Exemplador's feet were clearly in the ropes there.
Well, I think it was more that Mad Ducks was trying to get the match over because Rana landed a knee across Exemplador's face and knocked him out. Oh my God.
The lights were out. Nobody was home after that landing.
Oh my gosh.
Rana decided he just wanted to take what Exemplas tried to do to him and then turned it around and goes, nah, man, nah.
Did not see that one coming. All right, everybody, hang on. We are going to go to commercial. We'll be right back. Prediction results show that 136,000 goob go to Asclepius and 18 others. We'll be right back. Well, did not expect that one.
That was a lot more abrupt than I expected to see. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Okay. So, while I get this next one set up, would one of you guys mind going and checking for any other positive shares that have come in?
All right, let's take a quick gander.
I've got one here from Shiggy Diggy, who shares. Let me make sure I get this right. Posture check.
Okay.
We have a positive share here for posture check.
Oh, that was the spine. Oh, that feels good.
I have checked my posture and I have found it wanting.
Have you broken your water?
Well, it's L8, but yeah, sure, that's broken.
From Load 1, got my 1/10 scale RC short course truck fixed this week and took it out for a bash at my local park.
Very cool.
That
sounds like a lot of fun.
Agreed.
You know, at some point, and I don't know when this happens, we've all gotten old enough now that we all stop and say, gee, that stuff used to be fun. Why did we ever stop doing shit like that?
Because we got this delusion that being an adult, that we were going to lose interest and it wasn't cool anymore. It was dumb. That shit is still cool.
Agreed.
Agreed. Let's see.
All the dumb shit that you loved when you were a kid, still fun, probably.
So we have a positive share here from Fulgar Tech. Down for 2 days with a non-COVID back-to-school crud, but bounced back pretty good and feeling good. Glad to hear it, Fulgar Tech. This comes to us from Pharisees. My son is up to eating 80 milliliters of milk at a time. I got to look at a sports car today that I'm going to buy, and I shot sporting clays with my buddy for his birthday. An amazing weekend. That's great.
That is an amazing weekend.
It's really great.
Now I want to know what kind of sports car.
Yeah, no kidding. Share that, Pharisees. Let's find out what that is.
Psyduck says that he's really enjoying his rural medicine rotations, and he's being told that he's making incredible progress and growth as a physician.
Cool. Derile had one that came in. Job hunt has been initiated proper. Tomorrow or day after, I got an interview lined up, and if it goes through, I'll be working in an effing castle hotel. Not only will it be a decent pay bump, I'll also live in a cheaper area that may get me and my partner under the same roof instead of an ocean apart. Friends from home country coming to visit next weekend as well, so it'll be great 3 years. Get well soon, Halzikar. Thank you. That's very kind. And this was from Mad Ducks. Positive share. I'm known for my bad luck, but today I've been given a blessing. I won't go into details, but I can pay my mortgage this month, and our new kitten has the medical attention she needs and seems to be getting healthier quickly. She is absolutely adorable little snuggle bug you can't help but love. I get to be here on Sunday, hanging out with crazy people. Frankly, genuinely amazing people. Look, listen to him butter us up. Thank you all.
Oh, you guys are both genuinely crazy and good people.
Yeah, but now Halzikar is going to be insanely jealous of Pharisees.
Pharisees is looking at a Scion FRS. Oh, God, man.
Front engine, rear wheel drive, Scion.
Jealous as hell. Oh, we have a positive share from Ed Gauss. I got nothing done, but it was a comfortable nothing, so it can't be that bad. That's true. That's true.
You know, sometimes you just have to step into the nothing box and just vibe.
That's true.
I respect that.
Yep. All right, guys, we're getting ready to head back to the ring. Everybody buckle up for our next debut match. All right, coming to the ring first for this matchup. Eventually,
there we go.
The Composer. Yep. The
Symphonic Strangler.
Yes.
That is evocative and not at all terrifying.
Well, can't argue that. Bionic Babe is stepping in to referee this particular match.
If we're really honest about this, he does in fact sound as though he might have been a Silver Age Batman villain.
That's also true.
Oh no, there's 3 of them?
So, coming to the ring, making his debut is Lone Wolf, being led to the ring by Black Hammer and the Mind. This collective, I have a note here, is known as Carnival. Carnival is a collective group.
It was bad enough. It was bad enough that the Mime took on an apprentice, but now there's 3 of them?
There's
that's terrifying.
Yes. And
that is actually terrifying.
Yeah,
well, now they're a collective.
Yeah. Carnival is here. So,
You know,
Carnival Collective.
yeah.
I used to play that arcade game as a kid. It was less scary than what I'm looking at right now.
First of all, big appreciation to the support staff for handling.
Hey,
Okay,
you
all right.
smell like cabbage.
Small hands. Get back in there.
You know, normally I'm against shots to the bells, but in this case I'll make an exception.
Yeah. So, we're going to see what happens here in Lone Wolf's debut matchup. We can see that...
You were saying something about the support staff.
Oh, yes, support staff. Thank you so much for helping with this. You have been absolutely killing it, and we couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much. Look at the composer going right after Lone Wolf.
He is not letting up, and I think I can understand why.
Yeah.
Having seen the mime in action, if you let him get momentum, about the only thing more terrifying once it gets up to steam is the gore.
Yes, that is entirely true.
Well, I mean, if there's anything that we can say with any certainty at all, it's that when it comes to a wrestler like the composer, they know the score.
They do.
Damn it, I should have seen that coming. Dragon screw leg whip there by Lone Wolf.
We're also getting some information here from backstage that the mime didn't want an apprentice, but it appears as though he had no say in it.
Ah, well, that's
okay. Meanwhile, in the ring, it looks like the composer isn't content to just string this along.
Oh! He better get back in that ring. That's a dangerous spot to be.
It is.
We have a note from production that says that this group has an unspoken agreement, so...
Give up?
You know, I don't know what to do with that.
There's not really a heck of a lot you can... Oh, God, that's two.
Yep. On that note, the composer better get back in the ring.
I was
Composer,
saying, if there's one thing you know about the composer, though, is if he gets knocked out of the ring like that, he'll be back.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, neck twist into a
Give up?
rear chin lock there.
Not good enough, though.
Lone Wolf stops his momentum, but... Oh, good.
Good Lord. Away from the table, please.
Additional information coming in from support staff now. Iden, you're sleeping on the... Note here says couch. You're sleeping on the couch.
You know what? It's probably warranted by this point. Oh, no, not the wrist like that. He needs that.
And... Yep, composer is on the mat. Oh! Gorilla clutch there by Lone Wolf, cranking both ankles.
Seems like Lone Wolf is really taking this right off the staff and improvising on the composer.
Aha. Snap suplex there, puts composer to the mat.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like Lone Wolf's attempts, though, are slightly falling flat here.
It could be.
This may not be the composer's forte.
On that note, I mean...
No, but that was a sharp hit to the bell.
Yes, yeah, that one did come off a bit sharp. And there's a clothesline. Whoop, reversal into the ropes.
Whoa.
Composer stops himself.
He is having none of it.
One.
Just a one count. Lone Wolf is not having it.
1, 2.
I think perhaps the most alarming part is the entirely emotionless way that the mime is watching his protege go through this.
The mime and Black Hammer outside watching, circling almost.
Sharks in the water.
Yes, or perhaps reminiscent of vultures. Both of them work, but
They do.
scary idea.
There is a part of me that dreads to know, but I can only wonder behind the scenes what will happen if the composer takes this match.
If the composer takes this match... Oh!
Oh!
God, flying Wakagatami there from Lone Wolf. Panther splash. Oh my God.
1, 2.
Not close enough to the ropes.
No. Oh, just barely made the kick out.
And face first back into the mat.
Oh gosh.
Oh!
Composer goes to the
Composer-
eyes.
Looks like Lone Wolf is telling him that he needs to go down for a rest.
Oh! But the composer is still more than ready to keep the tempo up on this one.
Counter to Northern Light suplex with that DDT.
You know, I think you're right. He, for a lot of this match, the composer has been setting the pace, and everything is going... Well, up to this point, everything was going according to his time signature.
Not
It
anymore.
was.
1,
Oh,
And
wow.
that is it.
The composer
We have
used-
reached a coda.
The composer used everything he had.
Oh,
to
no!
pick out.
No!
Oh,
The match is
encore.
over!
God.
The encore smash.
Oh,
That's
no,
what he.
no. Can we? Okay,
Oh.
all right. Security's here breaking it
Oh.
up. Good Lord.
I guess that's what you get for going for the bells.
Yeah,
Lone-
I think Lone Wolf took that personally.
He did. He did. I don't blame him. I do blame him, but I also don't blame him.
Yeah. So, let me see.
Nice.
One new. I'm looking at the thing. All right, prediction results. That means that 121,000 goob go to Vox Darkstar and 9 others. Good call. All right, we're gonna head to break. We'll be right back.
Man, I'm glad you can see the prediction because for some reason chat is broke for me. I can't see pins or anything.
Well, fair enough.
Wow. Now, we have gotten ourselves an absolute deluge here of positive shares. Top one here from Bully Snake. About an hour ago, a large branch fell on their carport and knocked the back end loose from the house.
Ooh.
Luckily, it only sagged about 6 inches and is now braced to prevent it from falling further. I managed to clear the branch off the electrical cables to the house, trying to look on the bright side of things.
I understand. I'm glad you got that taken care of. That could have been a lot worse.
Sure could. Vectron took his girlfriend to a retro gaming convention yesterday. They both had a great time. Probably bought too much crap, but also got to watch some independent wrestling and spend the day with some friends. The garden output is up over 30 pounds of potatoes and over 15 pounds of tomatoes, with more yet to come.
Very
That's
nice. Very
That's
a
a
lo-
lot of tater.
It is.
It's a lot of mater, too.
It is.
It is. It is.
Grimos is sort of lurking tonight, and in the order of things happening this week for Grimos. Grimos is starting grad school. His siblings are off to school and work, waiting on shipping notification from Quartermaster Logistics, and just living life. Also, finally, after a month out of the house, I am home.
So,
Awesome.
unrelated to the positive shares, I have word coming from the support staff. A certain lady is very incredulous at being second in the poll because it looks like for next week's special edition of WBPLW, right now Beeple-chan is the crowd favorite, but following close behind are Lady Red, Goat, and Hals. It looks like you are looking like you're gonna be in.
Oh.
You're gonna be in, bro.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Uh-oh. We're going to have to see what happens there. So, we'll need our top 6. Y'all let me know what that is so that I can mark it down. And then...
We've got a few more positive shares here,
Oh,
or
go
at least
for
I see 2 more. Rimward Herald has recovered from a bad bout of an upper respiratory virus this week. My wife has been fighting one of those for about a week and a half now, so I know how awful that can be. I helped to organize, was able to make it to an event that they helped organize where they taught a group of young gamers how to play tabletop war games of various types, had a blast, and helped to spread the hobby to more people, and bought myself some new paint brushes to celebrate. I strongly encourage the buying of paintbrushes as a special gift,
Oh yeah.
because nice ones are fucking expensive. Guy on Broadway went to the Riot Cabaret wrestling show in London on Friday with some friends, and it was a great time.
Awesome. That
Ooh.
sounds like a lot of fun.
London's been getting some love, it sounds like, from the wrestling world recently.
Yeah. Earlier, that could be a positive share all on its own. The earlier today, AEW All In took place in London. Outstanding show. Excellent.
Where did they have that match, Hal?
In Wembley Stadium, they had that match, and it was an excellent show. There was only one match that wasn't quite up to scratch for everyone else, and it wasn't bad. It just wasn't on the level everybody else's was, for what that tells you.
I can tell you that time zone difference meant I only managed to catch the main event at the very end, but it was a good time. and I'm
what-
always impressed at Wembley Stadium. So a thing I learned today is they recently reconstructed it in the past, decade or two ago? From what it was to something capable of putting on a pyrotechnic display that is absolutely top-notch.
That's true.
Hal, Lady Red is blaming you for the fact that she watched some of that broadcast this morning and got nothing else done.
Well,
Yeah, once
You
we
know
tuned
what?
in, that was it.
I apologize for.
Nor should you.
And we got one more positive share there, Hal, from Vox Darkstar.
Okay, could you grab that, please?
I'm closing on my first house this month, and it's cheap enough I can continue to give to various communities.
Awesome.
Oh, hell
Love it.
yes, dude.
Love
Get you on
it.
that ladder. Get on that ladder, man.
Love
It is a
it.
great feeling.
I too like ladders.
All right, everybody, we're getting ready to head back to the ring, and let me get the thing together. And we've got our last debut coming up. Everybody, buckle up, because here we go. So heading to the ring first tonight. We've seen him before. We know who he is. We know full well that Tough Tim coming to the ring is going to be the first competitor. Tough Tim and Tough Tom, members of the Tough Guys.
Yep, they are well-known and well-established wrestlers in WBPLW. But I'm feeling the ring shaking. What is going on here?
It comes. It looks like groups have been recruiting, because here come Hat and Tom. They have recruited Pharisees, this group known as the Heavyweights, and this is Pharisees making his debut.
Heavyweight underestimates what it undersells what they're bringing to this table. The ring is shaking with every step of these three in unison.
It is just a display
Fight!
of power and size.
As they say in other domains, there is no replacement for displacement, and these guys are bringing the tonnage.
That's true. Tough Tim's trying to go right at Pharisees, but Pharisees just not having it, flinging him around the ring.
I get what Tough Tim's going for. As they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But there's a lot of Pharisees there to try and work
Back
through.
suplex
Ooh.
by Pharisees, flinging Tough Tim to the mat. Oh!
Oh,
wow.
nice reversal on Tough Tim.
Yeah, test of strength. Oh! Tim to the mat.
Tough as Tim is, there's just so much Pharisees to contend with.
God,
Oh,
did you see
my.
Pharisees flip out of that vertical suplex. Oh!
Good duck on Tim's part. It didn't help him from that hit to the face, but
Snapmare takes Pharisee over to the mat. Tim goes for his own headlock punches.
It seems like he's trying to give Pharisees everything he's got right up front to keep him from getting up to speed.
That's true. We may not want to see that sort of... Well, whenever that sort of mass gets rolling downhill, it does cause something of an avalanche.
the snowball effect is real.
Another back body drop there from Tough Tim, though.
Tough Tim's probably best chance is to try and...
dang
Whoa!
on it.
Oh, wow!
Away from it. Hey, stop it!
God damn it, I spilled my drink and
Yeah.
everything.
Ah,
Why did
hell,
the
don't
crack
spill
get
my beer.
wider?
And Tim is trying to control Pharisees by grabbing those front face locks. But Pharisee just keeps coming back up and putting Tim to the mat on his own.
1,
I can
You
say
know-
that is the hallmark of these heavyweights. Having gone toe-to-toe with Hat himself and seen Tom Bombadil, it takes some very heavyweight power to just take them out.
Oh, bell clap there by Pharisees. He's into the ropes. Oh, and runs Tim over.
Oh,
You know, seeing Hat and Tom there on the outside, you know, it could make a person remember back in the day seeing Earthquake and Tugboat standing out there.
That would have been Earthquake and Typhoon at the time, but yes. He's going for that rear chin lock, but Again, just
Hat-
keep control.
Hat there just reveling in the violence. It doesn't matter who it is that's taking it.
Yeah. We have a sign someone wrote up in the crowd. It says this.
It's cool.
No, not that one. The other one. It says big meaty men slapping meat out there. It's what they're here to see tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I see another one that appears to just be a cutout of Crow's face with a shocked look on it.
It is very
Uh-oh.
picturesque.
Look, what's Pharisees doing? Oh, Tim got up first, though. Oh, back suplex.
It didn't help him into the turnbuckle. I think Pharisees was calling for a doctor because he's expecting to do some bodily harm here.
Goes for a pin.
Yeah, he looked right at Tough Tim and said, "Call an ambulance."
But
not for me.
There it is. Oh, big clothesline.
Just a big, stiff arm right there in his path.
5 minutes gone.
Tim's just grabbing for everything he can to try and slow Pharisee down, but it ain't doing
The
it.
Hat and Tom are just watching intently from the side. And
The thing is, once this kind of train gets rolling, I mean, we already said it here, that inertia is hard to stop.
it is, and as you were saying earlier, Hal, there's no replacement for displacement, but the way Hat and Tom are standing out there breathing as hard as they are, not even in the ring, I'm starting to think maybe they could use some forced induction.
They're ready to go, man.
That's going to leave his ears ringing.
Oh, atomic drop there by Pharisees. In this hoss fight, indeed. Shoots him across to the far turnbuckle. Here comes Tim with a clothesline. Inverted atomic drop. But Pharisees doesn't go down and throws Tim into the corner.
Tim is not having any of it. That boot to the abdomen.
He knows that if he lets Pharisees get control of this match, then it is over.
Tree of
But we
woe.
got a trio. Whoa! What are you Oh my God!
He's just throwing everything he can, and then Pharisees just gets right back up.
We are looking at a juggernaut in the making. No wonder Hat and Tom have picked this guy up.
They have seen someone they see a lot of promise in.
They have seen someone that has a lot of mass to bring to the table.
Tim just keeps trying to make the combos happen, and Pharisee just keeps coming back.
There's... Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, turnaround is fair play there on Tough 10.
Pharisee says, you want to do inverted atomic drops, I will add one to it.
And he just
Into the
keeps
ropes. Oh,
popping right back up.
I'm amazed that didn't hit Bionic right there.
BB seems to be a little bit frozen in place there.
Well,
Just a bit.
I think it's safe for her that way, so we won't worry about it. Oh, arm drag puts Tim to the mat.
So I'm not seeing the same just raw, brutal power coming out of Pharisees that I do from his two colleagues. But what he doesn't have in the form of bowling ball hands, this guy has endurance. He just keeps coming.
He keeps coming, and we see that he brings a different kind of style. More precise, not quite as overbearing, but more directed force as opposed to sheer mass.
So he's definitely the semi truck to their freight train.
Oh,
Still respectable.
Getting thrown out there really seems to have woken BB up.
That barely gave him a moment's pause.
He was only out for a 2 count before he came back
Hat there cheering on the violence.
in. Tim missed the flying knee drop.
It was pretty optimistic of him there to think that he was going to have enough time to get away with that. And
Out he goes. Oh
Tim's on the
no.
outside.
nothing good can happen
Torture
here.
wreck! Torture wreck! He knows he can't get the win out there with the torture wreck, but he's
I'm going to be
really
honest
tough
with you.
too.
Of all the possible things that might have happened when he was out there, that might be one of the least awful outcomes for Tim.
That's true. That torture
Certainly-
act, I have to note, that's Pharisee's go-to.
That is probably Pharisees being merciful, considering what he could have done out there.
We're into the corner. Tim slinging hands, trying to get Pharisees to stop. Backslide, no good that close to the
Too
ropes.
close.
Shocking how long Tim is lasting in this match. We're coming up on 11 minutes.
I mean, Tim is no slouch, don't get me wrong. He may not have the raw mass of what he's up against, but the tough guys are called that for a reason.
Another attempt.
2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Did not
god!
see that one coming.
I guess the endurance had its limits.
I guess so.
It just prevented him there from ever quite getting up to speed, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that if Pharisees had managed to do that, that he would have run that match.
If Pharisees had gotten any momentum at all, things would have happened. That means that the outcome on this match says that 147,000 goob go to Asclepius and 9 others. You know, that means that there's going to be more training happening in the future. We're going to see a bigger, stronger return of several of these people. We're gonna
That's
head to
right.
commercial.
I'm going to step away for a moment and refill my water container.
I don't blame you.
You should do that. Hydration's important.
Again, not, how can I best put this? Not the outcome I was expecting for a lot of these, but, you know, what are you gonna
That
do?
just makes it more exciting. When literally anything can go.
That's true. We never know what's going to happen here. If I could rig things, then everybody's debut match would be a win for them. But I don't get that kind of choice. It just doesn't happen that way.
Honestly, this just sets us up for a comeback tour for the debuts that didn't pan out. Because now we got Pharisees who is ready to bring the freight train of pain onto the opposition. And you can definitely tell the Exemplador is not going to leave that standing.
No,
that
absolutely not.
No. I wouldn't in his shoes. So, scrolling back up through some of these positive shares. Give me a moment so I can actually see them all.
Yes, please do. I'm taking care of a quick behind-the-scenes thing.
All right, let's see. They're not showing up like they need to, so I'm having to do this manually.
Okay.
I'm having technical
See if I can help
difficulties
you with that.
tonight. Yeah.
I've got here. Okay. All right. We had that one from Goss. Bully Snake. We got Bully Snakes. Vectrons. Grimos. We got yours. This one came to us from Rimward Herald. I recovered from a bad bout of a URI. I think we got that one too. We got this one from Guy on Broadway. Dogstar, we got that. This came to us from Asclepius. Despite my social anxiety, went to a party a friend was hosting and invited me to last night. Did my best to make conversation, met and talked with some cool people, and had a good time. Good stuff, Asclepius. Glad you got a chance to do that.
I can sympathize, and yeah, it's always nice when you can come out of your shell a little bit, dude. Well done.
All right, everybody, hang on. We're gonna go to our next match. This is a special challenge match. The fur's gonna fly, so everybody get ready.
Oh,
because here
boy.
we go.
Pharisees has already promised push-ups with Tom and Hat on his back to train for the next one.
That is definitely training.
Oh, it is the Monkey Biz in his monkey suit coming into the ring.
Here he comes. Fighting like a mad dog, he says, coming to the ring.
You know, anybody who is willing to wear a tie, an actual no-kidding tie to one of these things, that is a man to respect.
And his opponent coming to the ring is the one and only. It is the Wookiee Whirlin. The Wandering Wookiee coming down to the ring. Oh my lord, the fur's gonna fly. This one's gonna be wild.
Literally.
Size and strength versus speed and technique. Let's see what happens.
Also, do you smell wet dog?
Fight.
No comment.
One of them might have been in the shower room recently. I don't know.
Does
I
that
don't know,
qualify as a pup date?
man. You know what? We'll go with it.
Is it really an update when we're talking about a Wookiee?
I mean, you're the one that said wet dog.
Drop down.
Point fair.
Oh, flapjack by
oh.
Whirlin. And scoop. God bless
Oh,
you.
oh,
God,
God,
no.
there's a weird 8-man out here,
All
guys.
right, all right. Good. Oh, headbutt by Whirlin. And he steps over to a Boston Crab.
How is that not too close to the ropes?
I don't have a good answer. I don't know what it is. Whenever I grabbed the mod that let me put more personality to the refs, and it got way more lenient with the ropes. Whirlin
Fair enough.
chops in the corner.
Oh my god. Oh, that was a drop kick interrupted right there. Ooh.
And there was a nice hip throw there from Whirlin. Oh!
Oh!
Power bomb! What a Wookiee! Into the ropes. Oh! Coconuts
And-
as they collide.
Not enough space to do anything with it.
Oh!
There's the kick.
Over the kick to get that drop kick going. Oh! Headbutt!
You know, it's at this point that I have to point out, Monkey Biz here is wearing shoes in the ring because he felt, and I quote, it would be unfair to bring the monkey feet into the equation.
And ooh, nice forearm there. Uh-oh!
Oh, no!
Slam!
That's gonna hurt.
Oh my god, choke slam, and he goes into a key lock.
Give up.
Not having it, though. Monkey Biz is back on his feet.
Oh god, he's got
Oh,
it
and another
again!
choke! Oh,
my
God!
God, look at the elevation on those choke slams. Bringing Biz Monkey to the middle of the ring. Biz Monkey's throwing back. Corner. Oh! Body avalanche there by Whirlin.
Oh! So the Monkey Biz is not having it.
No, he's trying to come back there. Senton. And a headlock takeover. Very smooth
Break.
headlock takeover.
But way too close.
Oh, another flapjack.
It's another match tonight where we're watching the little guy desperately try to keep the big guy from
good God,
picking up
no.
momentum.
Why do they keep coming over here? Good
It's
Lord.
because of your animal magnetism, Hals. What can I say? Oh! The sheer amount of violence happening to Monkey Biz's throat tonight.
Yeah, I mean, just the two choke slams themselves would do it.
The moment you start throwing a clothesline in the mix.
Positive share from Bulk. They say Whirlin's choke slam is considered to be from the third story in North Korea.
Oh my god.
5 minutes gone.
Into the ropes, here comes Whirlin. Big clothesline. Comes back.
And then again from the ropes. Oh!
Big fist drop. Oh my god.
Break.
All up in the ropes.
1.
Only a 1 count. There's just way too much gas left in the tank. The Wookiee is going strong.
Short arm clothesline. Puts Biz Monkey on the mat.
How much more can his windpipe take?
I don't know. I mean,
That wasn't
I'm
even a kick.
impressed.
That was not even a kick. That literally was just him putting his foot on the guy's chest.
Just a big boot there. Center of the ring. Oh, headlock take.
Oh!
Give up.
The Wookiee trying to crawl his way to the ropes, but it didn't need to go that far.
He's really hanging on for those headlocks.
Well, when you're the little guy, the easiest way to take the big guy down, I guess, is to try and just choke him out.
Just go for that head control.
Yeah. Like, there it is again, forearm to the face.
Drop down, off the ropes. Oh, Biz
Oh,
Monkey stopped.
whip.
Oh my God! Let's
Oh!
let the Wookiee win! Oh!
Oh!
Biz Monkey tapped to that just terrifying
Well-
arm submission.
God, everything about that looks painful in the extreme.
Oh my
Looked like he was going to rip his arms from his sockets.
Yes.
And I'm looking in the crowd, I see the top of the world sign guy just fucking eating it up.
Oh man.
As they say, let the Wookiee win.
Yeah, on this one, no question. Okay. 200,092 goob go to Desert Owl and 13 others.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Hey, if you're gonna vote it. You should vote for yourself.
Admittedly, I was planning on doing the same thing. I'm going to retract the objection here.
All right, let's head to commercial. All right, let's see what we have here.
We've had a few come in. Let's see if I can scroll back up and catch the one that I saw.
From Zidozer.
I don't. Z-Dozer, yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, wrecked my Harley a few days ago, and had it not been for a good helmet and protective gear, I wouldn't be walking around. So, thank you for those, and I literally walked away.
Wow, I'm glad you did.
And this is why they say, dress for the crash. Very glad to see you here tonight, man.
Absolutely. Because, I mean, that's just really scary. So I'm glad that glad you were ready for it. Because
I have known a couple of people who did not walk away from that exact kind of thing.
yeah,
So let it be heard, man. Protective gear saves lives, and thank goodness you are still with us.
absolutely. All right, so everybody, hang on. We're getting ready to head back to the ring for our special feature matchup tonight. Buckle up, cause here we
Oh
go.
boy.
All right. Coming to the ring first. You know him, you love him. Hey now, he's an all-star. It's everyone's favorite ogre. It's Shrek.
Now, Shrek is coming to the ring here. It's the first time he's been in since roughly 1999. But I'm being told by his promoters that his wrestling style has evolved, and it's much more layered than it was,
Oh.
akin to an onion.
Like
I
and his
see.
opponent all the way
Oh,
from
no.
Eternia. Behold, Skeletor.
Feel the wrath of Skeletor! The evil overlord of Eternia himself.
Getting some notes here. Production staff said right before he walked on stage, walked out onto the ramp, he shouted something about everything being scripted, and I'll see you at next meeting.
See, I don't know about that. All I know is that there was a slight kerfuffle, something to do with him demanding to see Squick, because the things that he was expecting in the ring were not pre-staged.
He said, "The joke's on you. I'm into that." Yeah.
Oh, no.
You can see the two of them laying into each other with fists and boots.
Now, I don't believe Squick is actually here in the arena tonight, but if he were, I'm pretty sure I know his response to that would be somewhere along the lines of, get forked.
Get forth, weirdo, yes.
It very much would. I know that we had to confiscate Skeletor's staff. He tried to sell it off as a walking aid, but security wasn't buying it.
That's
That's
true.
fair.
After that didn't work, he then tried to state that it was, in fact, an homage to the classic wrestler, the Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman's, wow. And before that, Papa Shango. But, Reffing this match is Psyduck because, well, we thought it would be funny to make Psyduck ref a match between Skeletor and Shrek.
I mean, yeah.
Shrek in there for the Boston Crab. Skeletor,
You know,
yeah!
If Shrek keeps this kind of thing up, Skeletor is going to have to be singing "I Need a Hero" before too long.
That's true.
That's okay. Because
Skeletor
there's...
did not get anything on that pin attempt. And Shrek got a 1.
Now, I have to point out, those legs on that kick out, Skeletor is well known for his dance routine, and those thighs are something else.
Yeah, he is, there looks to be a lot of muscle to that bodysuit. I'm not Shrek there with the clothesline.
Oof.
I'm not sure what... Uh-oh, DDT by Shrek, dropping Skeletor on his exposed dome.
Well, the good thing is, there's absolutely nothing inside that cranium of his, so he's fine.
You know that...
It's true.
That headbutt from Shrek, it's... I don't know how it was effective, but it was.
Getting some word that there's someone out in the audience right now. Looks like a weird shirtless blonde guy singing "What's Going On" by 3 Non-Blondes.
And I said,
hey!
Oh!
Shrek almost got the win just a second ago.
Almost, but not quite.
Oh, Skeletor's not even getting a 1 count at this point. Shrek's just running wild here. Vertical suplex puts Skeletor to the mat.
Well, the thing is, Skeletor has had a long and storied history of trying to thwart He-Man, whereas Shrek has actual ring experience, with guys in armor at that.
That's true.
It's true.
We did not let him bring Donkey to the ringside because, frankly, we talk enough as it is. Oh. God. Flapjack there by Shrek.
I think I just heard him shout something. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe he just told Skeletor to get out of his swamp.
Well... Oh, back body drop there. Skeletor puts the elbow in, goes for the pin.
Again, not even a 1 count. Shrek is just on a roll.
Oh, look at that spine buster by Shrek, and Skeletor knows when his spine has been busted.
He's gotten used to it by this point. Oh!
Oh!
Uh-oh, they're on the outside.
Shrek following up.
5, 6,
Oh, now we have it.
Choke.
Skeletor was waiting for this. He's down to play dirty outside the ring.
And looks like Shrek is more than willing to put him in his place.
19.
Oh!
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 Shrek takes advantage of the fact that Psyduck does not like people fighting outside the ring. And comes away with the victory.
Skeletor spent too much time on his diabolical plan, and it backfired as usual.
Yeah!
I'll get you next time, Shrek, he
said. Let's see here.
And Shrek said, hey, what's going on?
220,000 goob go to Dengar's Marauders and 12 others. Thank you for being here with us. Let's head to commercial. You know, for some reason, I thought that match was going to go a little bit longer.
See, I've watched enough He-Man. I know how that was going to go. Skeletor...
Ha ha ha! Shrek man.
Indeed.
We got
he
some
exists
positive
as a
shares in again.
All right.
Upward thinking, more of a good news, bad news situation. Got COVID, but it wasn't terrible because you gave vaccines.
Hey, that's good stuff,
Hey,
man. I'm glad
there you
it's
go.
going as well for you as it is.
And another one here from Geth. My promotion gets officially confirmed tomorrow. It's been a long day and it started at 10 p.m. last night. I'm tired and sore, but getting to relax and looking forward to tomorrow and the road ahead.
Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Coming up next, tag team action.
Bulkzerker wants to know why Shrek looked like Chippy with face paint.
Because there are limitations to what I can do in this engine. That's all I got for you, Bulk.
You beat me to it. I was going to say family resemblance.
96 of you here with us tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Everybody hang on. We're getting ready to head back to the ring.
Hi.
Oh, boy.
Tag team action.
Gravy. Simple as.
Like me, first Prince.
Coming to the ring.
I like me autocannon. Simple as.
The heavyweights are back out here. White Tom and Sir Hat coming down to bring the power. We saw these guys just a minute ago. Pharisee's wanting to be out here so he can watch these guys in action.
Just soaking it up from the rest of the team.
And their opponents, straight from Pandora Pirate Radio, here come Warlax and Squick.
The Forkmeister himself rides again.
The dastardly duo.
Yes,
They
indeed.
are.
Ignore what's on the screen. I keep telling it to use team names, but it doesn't seem to want to do that.
I don't know.
The
I think
Squick.
it works. The Squick is here.
So, we're going to
It
see what
worked.
happens. This Spera is in the middle of a tornado tag match. No tags, everything. Everybody's in all the time. Everything's going. We start off with a team clothesline on Squick, and then one on
Oh
Warlax.
my.
Oh,
Hello, Squick.
Why did it sound like somebody dropped the silverware drawer when you hit the mat?
I don't want to ask that question.
It's the hat.
Or I don't want to answer
That must be the
question.
hat.
I'm not
lays-
having it.
And then Warlax isn't either.
Oh,
Oh, that may have been optimistic there on Warlax's part.
bowling ball to Squick's face.
Double
Team
power.
power.
Oh my god. Well, you know, I can see why it would take two people.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's the bowling ball to the face as Tom expresses his
Quick rolls
displeasure.
outside.
Oh no.
He's saying, no, I've got the smarts.
Yeah,
And
he's
Spera
got them
is,
smacks all right.
Spera is distracted doing the out of the ring count. So he's
that,
not paying attention to anything else.
That is a
My God.
so Squick just wanted everyone to be sure that they knew he had access to a fluorescent tube light,
Yeah.
but he wasn't going to do anything with it.
No, this is not a no DQ. Oh, whoa!
Oh,
It's running the
God.
table.
Yeah, I don't have a drink anymore.
No.
Guys, this isn't so much a crack as much as it is a barely held together gap.
Well, get some duct tape. We'll work on it.
It fixes everything.
Somebody spent the duct tape budget on floor nachos.
Damn it.
Well, use the floor nachos then.
I'm sure that cheese has some sort of adhesive quality to it. Yep. Oh, big hip.
Oh,
toss by
My
Warlax.
goodness, Warlax.
Oh!
Oh, and a hit to the bells on Tom Bombadil.
Squick's got a cloverleaf locked on. Pat goes for a pin. Warlax kicks out at 2.
That is the thing here. The Dastardly Duo is not going to be able to match them in raw power
my
or
God.
mass.
Warlax, big shot, hits the ropes, slides through,
Oh!
just socks
That-
Hat in the
that-
face.
Seems like an
And
odd
then
way to have done
clothesline
things,
for his
but
efforts.
Squick whips Tom into the corner. Short arm clothesline by Hat. And then, oh my God, there is the bean roll by White Tom. And the Spirit Bomb by Hat.
A
wow,
double
both
pin
pinned.
attempt.
Oh,
Oh!
too early.
If Spera had gone for the other pin first, that would have been game.
That may have done it, but it's just not what happened. It's always a risk in these tornado-style matches.
Quick once again being the distraction for his teammate. That's what it is.
Look at Tom head into the corner.
That's okay. Hat throwing them feet.
Now Hat's in the corner.
Oh, you're going to throw your back out, Squick.
Oh, Warlax lays them both out. Reversal. Pin
And a clothesline to Squick.
Pharisees is watching intently.
Yep.
Give up.
Camel
Give
clutch. Oh! Squick's laying the shots in. Warlax. Oh my god! Warlax with a vertical suplex on Wide Tom. Oh,
One,
cover.
2.
Squick with the kick out.
Hat is just manhandling Squick at this point.
Warlax is running all over Wide Tom over there.
Oh,
Well, you may have spoken a little soon there.
Both
just a little.
Both fortunes changed. Oh,
What was that, Squick?
Squick looked like he went for a tackle and missed. Uh-oh. DDT by Tom.
Turning into a bad night to be Squick.
It is.
Uh-oh. Oh,
not
Savage.
much.
Clothesline.
Really bad night to be Squick. He's caught that double clothesline a few times tonight.
He has.
We got a pin attempt, and Hat says no thank you.
And there's the bowling ball to the face, and another.
Oh, Squick stacks him up in the corner.
My God, they're occupying the same space.
The quantum turnbuckle here.
Arm breaker and scoop slam.
That cyborg nature that we've heard rumored about Squick coming in handy.
It does.
I
seem-
thought-
Although he appears to have put himself into a corner to take a rest.
So I thought we had removed Squickbot. I thought he had been taken out of commission. Oh, wow.
Oh, big step there by Tom.
Well, I have to assume that Squick, much like Dr. Doom, has several bots.
Pin
You're
attempt by
probably
Warlax.
right.
Too early. Oh. Warlax
I
has
am.
so much strength.
Yeah.
Oh, Squick's the
Oh,
outside. No,
hmm.
no.
Right there by the fluorescent light again.
Come on, dude. Oh, look at him wobble.
5,
No, don't point to the hat. We don't want to know what's in there.
9, 10,
Now he's just
Perfectly
showboating.
happy to stand there and let Warlax take the brunt of things for a bit.
13,
That is
Okay,
the
he's back in.
dastardly
He cuts
duo
Tom
away.
off. 100 viewers tonight. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. Short arm clothesline on Warlax. Heavy shot by Squick. And by Hat.
You know, it's pretty obvious what's going on here tonight. It seems like neither of the dastardly duo thought to bring along a can opener to deal with Tom.
I'm just glad so far that Tom has not decided to start throwing his butt around like he did against Goat last week.
Oh, big
That
boot.
that was really the most horrific part of the
Dynamite
show.
Diamond ring to the face on Hat.
Oh,
Oh, big
And
another
by
step
Tom.
on Warlax.
the giant Dane just took it.
1,
He's good at that.
3,
I can say, unfortunately, from personal experience, he is good at taking that.
Look at Warlax on the outside.
Warlax letting Squick know what that feels like for a bit.
Yeah, oh,
Oh.
bridging German suplex, but Spera is doing the count on the outside of the ring.
15, 16,
The strategy to it.
10 minutes gone.
Both teams have been really well coordinated in their own way, whether it's the heavyweights doing their clotheslines or the duo hanging their buddies out to dry. I thought we saw it with Shrek, but here it is. There's a chance some of you
Suplex
may
reversal.
die.
Squick dodges Tom.
Probably for the best, considering.
Oh, running power slam by Hat. That's a sign in the crowd. Weaponized dickishness. Mule kick by Squick. He gets up top.
Oh, and there's the flying stomp.
Chaining those stomps again. Oh my god, right on Hat's spine.
how much can a Danish lumbar take?
Would that make Squick a lumbar? Oh! Oh, the testicular
Oh, there's the
claw!
claw!
Sparrow's counting it down. Squick breaks the hold.
Woo.
Oh my!
He just can't handle beans of that magnitude.
Tom may be wide, but the beans are a weak point no matter who you are.
German suplex.
No.
1.
And Tom there.
Squick goes back to chaining the stomps up. Nope, just one.
Pharisees, you gotta calm down, guy.
Oh,
And
pedigree by Squick.
Oh,
He drops the elbow for the pin. 2.
no.
Not quite.
Oh my gosh, that was.
You know, it's being
Squick's-
brought to my attention that Tom has lost to the testicular claw before.
Give up.
That's true, but with the ref mod I have, a lot of them will count you out for holding an illegal hold like that. So that's why Squick has a new finish.
I mean, there's that, but still. I mean, even Tom is susceptible to attacks on the beam.
That's true. They say a hit to the beanie weenies can do a lot.
It
Oh.
It's
can.
a bridge German suplex.
Yep.
1, 2.
I think the heavyweights are starting to take the advantage here, just in sheer endurance. Oh,
Don't know, because... Oh, maybe so. Tom is on wobbly legs. Hat changes his mind. Pharisee getting fired up on the outside.
he does not want his team to have 2 defeats in one night, and I don't blame him.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Power bomb. Power
The
slam by
entire arena shaking with that double power bomb.
Oh. God, Squick getting stepped on there. Chin buster.
Jawbreaker, though. Oh,
Another power bomb. Relax. Oh, wow. Tom slipped. Hog log from Tom.
Oh!
Why, Tom with the hog log.
slipped out of Warlax's grip just to give Squeak the business.
Oh, my God.
Begins
We were
to seem
talking
like
about
Tom did
inertia.
not appreciate that illegal hold from earlier.
I think he took
No.
it personally.
Talking about inertia from Pharisee's match earlier, it's starting to look like the heavyweights are definitely picking up steam, and that snowball was rolling downhill.
At the same time, Tom is starting to look pretty winded up there.
He's blowing up,
is.
brother. Oh! There's
Oh, no!
back to it.
Hurry. Hold.
And he breaks the hold. DDT by Tom.
Meanwhile, while Squick had the hold, he just left his buddy out to dry. Oh, that's the eyes.
Right in, oh, he broke up that short arm clothesline. There's a
And there's
Another
the stomp
stomp.
again.
big wave from Squick.
And
up
another
again.
stomp.
Another big stomp.
He's able
Oh,
to do those
third.
so quickly.
He has managed to make a whole new level of efficiency in his dickery.
Big suplex there by Warlax. Into the ropes. Oh,
So, Tom isn't the only one starting to look winded. Squick is starting to see the time in ring taking its toll.
1, 2, 3.
And there it
Hey!
lands.
wow.
The landslide has taken it.
At
This
almost 17 minutes, these men absolutely just went the distance on this.
17 minutes of
see.
non-stop brawling.
Total
Absolutely
non-stop
carnage.
action there, Halzikar.
And they are all worn out after that. You could see it in their eyes.
Oh, they are
And,
just...
there you go with that 100% match eval.
I know, what a bout. One hell of a match to have. Everybody, we will be right back. I wasn't sure if I'd left it on Tag Match or if it was on Tornado, so that was a fun surprise for me, too.
Meanwhile, we have a very irate Bizmonkey yelling from the stands. He wants Whirlin tested for Wampa DNA. That's no ordinary Wookiee. He's on the horn.
Well, it's, I mean, yeah, but...
I mean...
Look, I'm not going to go over there and draw a sample. That's just not going to happen.
Admittedly, I don't know if I would think that a Wampa would be an upgrade from a Wookiee.
It's just one of those things I don't want to know about. We do.
Same.
All right, do we have any other positive shares to catch? Let's look. Let's see. Nope, we got both of those. Okay, that's cleared up, so we're going to head back to the ring. Special challenge issued. A return from from more than 2 weeks ago. By the way, on that last match, that is 192,000 goob go to Vox Darkstar and 15 others. All right.
That is... Whew.
We're having a return match from or from a couple of months ago, I think. But someone's been running his mouth, so guess what's going to happen?
It's been a hot minute, and somebody's mouth is trying to stroke a check that... I don't know if his body is ready to cash.
Come into the ring! It is Andy Kaufman.
The intergender champion, Andy Kaufman.
The loudmouth himself. It should come as absolutely no surprise.
Yes.
Oh.
Andy Kaufman. And his opponent. Oh, God. The words caught up to him. Here comes his arch nemesis.
Surprise. Oh.
The ex-Mrs. Checker. The Ghost Bear coming down to the ring. Oh, my God.
You know,
Everybody heard him talking shit, and she took that as a bachal.
And everybody backstage has been talking about how they want no piece of the Mama Bear out here.
Look at that. Kaufman backs up real quick.
Now that he's in the ring and gets to remember just how big she is,
Yeah,
I think he's having second thoughts here.
I think he is. He's going for it.
He's going for it, but...
Not doing any good, but, you know.
This is like watching a mother punish her 8-year-old.
Big shot there. Good. I hope not. That's a terrifying idea.
Just from the size difference.
Okay, well, all right. That does sound like potentially a
That's
felony.
a little more... Yeah, that's a little more wholesome when you put it in only that context.
Yeah. Kaufman gets an elbow in, and then here comes the Ghost Bear, absorbing every shot that Kaufman throws without missing a beat.
We're getting some chants from the crowd here saying, "Concern, concern."
At least one guy's got a sign screaming "Death by Snoo Snoo." Look, we got kids in the arena. We don't need that.
This is a wrestling ring, not Canopus.
We're willing to go so far when it comes to the Mama Bear chants, but there's a line, guys.
Yeah. Every chop that Kaufman's throwing is doing nothing but pissing her off. And Kaufman is just hitting and running with everything he's got.
He might as well be slapping a statue.
That seemed inappropriate there, Andy. I think you're going to pay for that.
Yeah.
You need to watch where you're putting those hands.
Yeah.
She is just mentally chalking up every single move he makes and adding it to the grudge book.
Boston Crab. Kaufman's just running away from her.
Do you blame him?
No.
I mean, look at this.
Everything he throws, she just soaks.
That Boston Crab was merciful on her part. If she wanted, she would fold him in literal half.
She's big headbutt. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
There's the elbow.
I'm starting to think that we're going to see a trial of possession for Kaufman's testicles before long.
I don't know. I think they are beneath her at this point.
He threw a right hand there, and it was as effective as the chops were. Oh! Kaufman to the outside.
1, 2,
We are looking. Oh no!
5, 6,
Kaufman
This-
into the barricade.
7,
This fool thinks that being outside the ring is gonna save him.
He got an ankle pick to slow her down for just a second, but he caught her off guard with that one though.
14,
Oh, you're...
We're looking at a Jenner trying to throw hands with an Atlas here. It is ending predictably badly
Yeah.
so far.
Oh! Sidewalk
Oh!
slam! And she's got the rear chin lock
Give
on.
up. Give up.
Oh! Big shot across the chest there. Kaufman's
Oh.
screaming.
He hit her in the head. She proceeded to hit him with her head.
5
You know, I think I may have spoken a little, maybe misspoken earlier. Maybe this isn't a trial of possession for Kaufman's testicles. Maybe it's a trial of possession for his remains.
Oh, yeah. Double underhook suplex. Big flying splash.
1,
Before long, if he keeps talking shit like he has been, we're going to be looking at a trial of annihilation.
Oh! Bear press.
Gorilla press.
Oh, God.
Now she's just showing off.
Kaufman thinking it was a calculated risk. Turns out he's bad at math.
The fact that he keeps getting up.
You know, after that pinfall attempt, the smart thing would have been to just stay down and not kick out.
Just let nature take its course.
But his pride will not let him stay down or keep his mouth shut.
Well, they say pride goeth before the fall, and this man has taken a couple already.
There's going to be
A
more
couple
falls.
of real good ones.
When Miss Checkers is done, ex-Mrs. Checkers is done putting up with this, we're going to see... Oh, scoops
There. Andy.
dude, you had
Andy,
that
the match is
coming,
in
Andy.
the... Oh, God. Death from above.
That's,
6,
You know what?
that's, you know,
I'm in danger, but I'm cool with it.
whenever
That's
we
right,
see-
folks. Iden is a little bit scaroused at the moment.
I wasn't going that way, but you know what? Sure.
Up top, we got bits from Victron that says, "By God!"
Everybody, Parallax, everybody loves an honorable woman. I'm just going to say that. And she is giving him a right honorable bachol.
I'm pretty sure this is an honorable burial.
That too.
Another DFA.
So,
Stay down, Andy.
Oh God! Oh!
Oh.
Spicy drop there.
Stay down, please.
We know that she's done with him whenever when we see the Kodiak bomb come out, and it hasn't yet.
You think if he had any brain cells left in that cranial case of his, he would stay down before that happens. Oh.
His spine.
Guys, just so everybody remembers here, we have this is a real match here between one of the most well-known comedians of the 70s and a literal genetic ideal of the deep periphery.
Yeah.
Parallax, I'm going to put it in a different way for the people who have been watching WBPLW. She is treating his spine rougher than your first 3 matches.
I don't know what you're talking about. What matches?
Exactly.
There's this fuzzy patch of my memory that I haven't been able to find.
The ropes.
Exactly. Oh,
Kaufman just
She did-
bounces off of her.
she literally just let him ricochet.
Yep.
This lady is a brick wall. Oh.
Helicopter slam.
Oh. He backed away from that boot.
Andy, just tap out, man.
Like, I thought it was bad when the heavyweight team was getting the momentum going.
Uh-oh.
You're insinuating that Miss Checkers doesn't fit into that group.
She 100% would.
If she wanted to. Kaufman is gasping.
I'm just going to put it to you this way. At least one member of the heavyweights is too dishonorable for a Wright clan warrior.
Oh, clothesline. Kaufman's laying there. Not sure which way is Tuesday. Oh my God.
I'm not
pretty
even sure what just happened there.
I'm pretty sure the concept of math has been erased from his mind. 2 + 2 equals peas and rice.
Did catch her with that kick, though.
I'm seeing signs in the crowd. Give him McKenna's Pride backbreaker. The dropship slam is what people are calling for.
That short arm lariat. He's going in close for those rabbit punches.
I think she's showing him how to do it properly.
When a rabbit punches a bear, the bear laughs.
I think she might be humoring him a little bit.
I think she might be trying to humiliate him a little bit.
Into the corner.
So the Ghost Bears have been known to show a modicum of pity on a clearly lopsided fight. I remember. Oh no!
Into the corner.
Oh no! There's the elbow again. But I remember a particular American football game where they, as a pity, let the defenders get a field goal when their all-elemental team proceeded to take the field.
Oh, Kaufman's got her on the apron. Oh, she just shoves him away.
He couldn't even get her fully out of the ring.
No.
Trial of paralysis I'm seeing from the crowd.
There's a sign that says, treat him like a Wolverine.
Oh.
As if she wasn't triggered enough.
Oh no!
Oh God!
I don't know what's about to happen.
Flex.
Off the rope suplex. Stay down, Andy, please. Stop! He's already dead.
You know,
Stay
you could
down.
wonder how this match is still going, and I'm pretty sure it's only still going because she has decided the punishment isn't over.
She still has steam to vent. That much is clear.
Oh, caught her with that one just at the right moment. Oh, Andy, you should not have done that.
Desgra move, Andy.
Oh,
and another.
Andy, that's. Oh, you should not have done that.
You hit the Desgra
big
button,
splash.
Andy. You shouldn't have did that.
Why? Why, Andy? Why did you do that? Into the ropes. Oh, he did catch her there. But just a good right hand puts him to the mat.
Andy, you are in for a reaving at this rate.
Yeah. Caught with that kick. But this is... Oh, she saw that one coming. Wasn't having it.
Took that to the face and... Oh, hey!
She might be starting to wear down a little bit. She's spent a lot of energy really just
him?
punishing the hell out of him.
Oh!
But
She
she's
ain't
not
done
out
yet.
yet.
Nope, not yet.
And she has spent a lot less time on the mat than he has.
Oh!
Hip attack flattens him in the corner.
And then falling with another elbow to the spine.
Yeah.
He tries to get her up and she's like, no, I get up at my own pace.
Andy, Andy, you,
That
Andy,
was a bold move there.
yeah.
her arms are as long as your legs, Andy.
When I say that she has bare, when I say that she has bear paws, I mean that very literally. As far as the size of the hand that she's gonna slap you with.
Oh, Andy running from her ran himself right into the turnbuckle. I'm just waiting for it. She's in the corner. Here he comes. She's suckering him in.
Oh,
No kidding. Oh!
Oh, Kodiak bomb coming up.
oh! You can just feel
And there's the pin.
spine turn into powder from here.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody expected anything different from this one.
No.
You know, I really think Andy needs to consider himself lucky that Ghost Bears are as honorable as they are, because I don't think anyone would have stopped her from just continuing that fight for as long as she wanted after the bell.
You know,
Execution might have been a better word.
yeah.
If she had been a smoked
150,000
jaguar.
goob go to Dangar's Marauders and 27 others. Y'all saw that one coming.
If she had been a smoked jaguar, this would have been a murder.
Yeah. It would have been real bad. There is no question.
A jaguar or a falcon would have just...
Oh, the Falcon wouldn't have played around. The Falcon would have torn him to ribbons from the very get-go.
All right. Iden,
All right.
I think you
Yep.
need to get ready.
It's that time.
It is that
Iden,
time.
go put on your wrestle pants, Iden.
Hey, I'm always in my wrestle.
All right, everybody. Buckle. Wait. Was there? Did I miss one? Was there one? Did I? Was positive shares? Yes.
I didn't see it.
Digiman.
Oh, I missed it.
I got to DM for the first time in a month, and I was finally in a good enough mental and physical condition to do so. They're 12th level and kick major ass. That sounds like fun, Digi. Thank you.
So
for the
Hal,
share.
I didn't hear. Is Red gonna be accompanying him to the ring tonight?
Actually, yes. Red will be heading to the ring with him. And Checkers will be accompanied as well, because, well, that's just how this matchup has been. So, everybody, buckle up. We're getting ready to head into our main event of the evening. Here we go.
You know, Hal, after that last match, there's been a lot of interest in seeing Miss Checkers up against some other of our heavy hitters. And there's been some speculation about Miss Checkers and the current world champ.
It is the Kingdom of Cargonia coming to the ring. We've approached Mrs. Checkers about taking on some other people, and she said she hasn't been interested. But we'll talk to her again, see what happens. Look at that. There we go. Randolph P. Checkers, King of Cargonia, and the opponents here. Coming to the ring by Lady Red is the one and only Iden Desir.
That's right. Clan Desir is here and ready to go tonight, trying to vindicate their performance at Solstice Slam.
That was a hell of a match at Solstice Slam. Oh, wow, the agility that Iden is showing up there. Yep, this is a singles match. Iden versus Checkers. Woo, Iden.
Oh my.
Not letting that happen, but goes into the enziguri. Oh, shotgun dropkick puts Checkers to the outside.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Sparrow's making the count.
6, 7,
Oh, that's bad for your shoulder,
Yep.
Iden.
Checkers going after the arm.
10,
Nice spinning kick.
12,
Iden, you may not want to be over there by where Leaf is.
14, 15,
Yep.
16,
Iden
17.
gets back to the
Bought
ring.
himself just a hair's breadth of...
Whoa!
What is that?
Checkers
Put that
has
down.
Okay, all right, that's...
I don't know what that was, but it,
Oh, flapjack by Checkers.
Psyduck did not think that was Street League.
Spare, actually.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
See
What on earth did he have?
I don't know. Something wrapped around his fist. Oh, step over into the wheel kick.
Looks like a metal hair pick.
It kind of does. Or perhaps some sort of graphic stand-in for a similar object. Not really sure. Oh, sidestep that big shoulder block Checkers went for.
You know, Checkers isn't the biggest guy in the Federation, but he packs a punch.
He does.
Iden's really going to have to depend on his dexterity to get him through this, I think.
Yeah, he needs to not... See, from all that hard... Oh! European headlock into the knee lift. From all of that hauling cargo, Checkers moonsault by Iden.
Oh, wow, a 2 count already.
Yep.
2.5 minutes in.
Checkers is deceptively strong and clever. Well, the clever's not deceptive, but he may not be big. Uh-oh. He drops an elbow.
Oh, my.
Drop salt by Iden. 1.
Okay. If it was optimistic coming out of Checkers.
And
It wasn't much less optimistic coming out of Iden.
Oh, Iden goes into that. Give up. Boston Crab, I think. Checkers kicks his way loose.
Leith is just watching intently from the corner there.
So is Lady Red. More knee lifts. The European
Right there by him, too.
Yep. Into the ropes. Oh, leg lariat by Iden. Distance on that moonsault. 1, my God. 2.
Lay down. Damn it.
Checkers coming back at him. Oh, Buffalo Sleeper that Checkers has put on. Into the corner. Here comes... Oh, he dodges Checkers' charge. Another moonsault. Iden loves that moonsault. Oh. Checkers whips him to the ground. Jawbreaker by Iden. Goes back to
Another moonsault.
Is gone.
2.
Checkers is just not ready for this to end.
Oh, low drop kick. Iden with
Another moonsault. Iden. There are things you don't have to keep going back to the same moonsault. Checkers helping him with some of those flips, though.
Indeed. Big clothesline by Checkers. Sets him down. Ooh, knee to the head. Super kick by
Oh,
Iden.
the distance on that super kick.
I know, right?
Checkers,
Checkers recovers.
oh dear.
Flying.
Big drop there from
Fist
Checkers.
drop. Fist drop from Checkers. Drops.
I was afraid there for a minute we were going to see the cargo drop.
Yeah, but nope, he hops down. Might have been too far.
I don't know, distance doesn't seem to be much of a problem for Iden. I don't know how much it is for Checkers.
This is not a tag match, everybody. This is a singles match where Leith and Red are at ringside for support.
Keeping an eye on each other to make sure that one or the other doesn't interfere, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's... Well, they all have a bone to pick, so... Oh, Utsugari into a pin by Iden. 2, 3. Oh, he's
He's taking it off of the king of cargo.
He managed to. That flash pin caught Checkers by surprise. 111 watchers. Big swing Utsugari there for that quick flash pin.
You know, I believe you could say with some certainty Iden was here tonight to move some freight.
He may have. Let's see what the 259,000 goob go to. Iden Desir and Randolph P. Checker. No, it goes to Asclepius and 8 others. Sorry, I misread that. That was really funny. All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and pivot on over to the Q&A screen for a minute. First of all, 108 of you are here right now. Thank you all for being here.
That's quite a set of numbers.
Yeah,
You're on there, Al.
it is. How you feeling?
How you
Iden?
feeling there, Iden?
Pretty solid. I
Good.
wish he hadn't worked my arms like that, but pretty solid.
So, we're kind of here at the end of the show, and we do a Q&A here. I spent a decade on the independent circuit wrestling, or questions you might have about, I don't know, maybe you watch the wrestling on TV today, or about the show itself. Go ahead and hit us up. I am all
Hal,
ears.
I have a question.
Go for it.
When you get done with an independent match, and you're in pretty much the middle of nowhere,
Yep.
and it's like 11 o'clock at night, right?
Yep.
What's your go-to post-event meal? Like, assuming that you can find, like, I don't know, a Taco Bell or something open. Where are you going? What do you have?
Okay, so there is a reason why. There is a reason why that I picked this one, is because all right. The reason why I picked this is because it was typically open. It was light on my stomach, and so if I was kind of whatever, feeling it, then it wouldn't be a big deal. And truth be told, it was unsweet tea and a McNugget combo meal. One, I could eat it while I was driving without a mess going everywhere because I never got sauce with it. 2, it was bland enough to sit on my stomach without it being an issue. And 3, I could find it. So
That makes sense.
that
makes sense.
That's a basic answer, but it's true.
Well, I mean, it's somewhere north of gas station burritos. So.
That's true. We have a question from Digi. The strangest finisher I ever took. So the initial answer I have to it is I did take the overdrive once. And if you don't know what the overdrive is, it's a neck drape swinging neck breaker. And the reason I only took it once was because if you don't get enough rotation on it, you don't land on your back. And whenever I took it, I landed on my side. And let me tell you, that hurts like a bitch. Did not love it. Did not love
Hey,
it.
Red, go ahead and list those out.
Yeah,
We'll read
Red,
them on
what
there.
are the top 6 from the poll? Let's see here. Let me flip to my page. Iden's going to read them.
All right.
Oh,
I got it.
Iden, after the hits you take, are you sure you can read?
Look, I passed the brain cell off. I think Grimos had it for the duration of the match. It's good. I still have letters.
Good.
Go for it.
Maybe not numbers, but I got letters.
All right. Who we got?
I mean,
So, at 31 votes, the top of the roster is Beeple-chan.
People Chan.
And then following after that, we have the one-man stampede. That is Goat.
Goat. Got
We've
it.
got the Halzikar
Oh.
coming up. Yep,
Okay.
you're in next week, Hals. I
All
hate
right.
to break it to you, but we might be throwing hands together. And after
We'll
what
see.
just happened with Checkers,
We're
bring
gonna
your A
see.
game, buddy. Of course, I say that knowing my luck. Lady Red is next.
All right.
And then after Lady Red, we have Doctor Who's the Chef,
Doctor Who's the Chef.
bringing some culinary killer action.
All
And
right.
then our number 6 contender, Storm
Storm
Song.
Song. The Mustang
This-
himself.
This is coming from a total of 138 votes. There were a lot
Wow.
of people who had a lot to say about who they wanted to see next week.
Thank you all so much. That's going to put... We're going to have the extended edition of WBPLW next week for Labor Day weekend, and that means that we are going to crown our first Twitch television champion. Out of your selections there, Now, what I am going to do is I am also going to say that, Iden, what's the deal with all the moonsaults?
You know, no more questions. I'm just gonna say it. No more questions. There may have to be some punishment involved in the name of the goddamn moon.
You don't need to know.
All right, fair enough. Anyone else want to throw some questions at me?
I actually have one.
Oh, wait, hang on,
So-
let me grab this real quick. There was...
Oh, go for it.
Downran, one of my friends, an ex-wrestler, said the worst thing was the slaps or chops in terms of pain. Yeah, because you can't work those. If you want the sound, you just have to do it.
You just have to
Yeah,
slap
that
the
sounds
shit
right.
out of somebody.
Yep. Go ahead, Iden. I'm sorry.
So this is something that I've mulled on. So we're talking about finishers. At what point does a move constitute a finisher as opposed to something you throw into the mix during the course of the match?
A
Okay.
finisher versus a signature, perhaps.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way of putting it.
So the best place that you're gonna... I'm gonna answer this long-windedly.
Please do.
The best place you're gonna see this progression is gonna be in Japan, because people build up moves to be finishers over there. Jushin Thunder Liger built up a running palm strike as an alternate finisher for him over time. The Rock actually started, the first time he used the Rock Bottom, didn't even have the name. He just used it in a match on Hawk from the Legion of Doom in like a 4v4 and got the win with it. And I think Jim Ross just called it a side slam and was surprised he won with it. What you have to do is, if you want something to be your finish, then over time, first of all, oddly enough, you're going to have to be able to do it well, and then oddly enough, you have to get wins with it. Now, the problem is, if it looks like crap, then people are not going to get behind it. There was a running gag in one of the locker rooms I hung out in that... What are we going to do tonight? Heart punch, take it home. Because the heart punch was used as a finish by some people. What's a heart punch? A punch to the
chest.
heart. Yeah. You punch him in the chest. Here's another good example. Early in my career, I was trying to use the flatliner as a finish because I thought, I can do it to anybody, I can do it quick, but the problem is that it just did not look good enough to constitute being a finish. It was not impressive enough, it didn't stand out enough, and folks didn't care for it. So, that's... Now, what ended up happening is I started using an ankle lock as a finish, and that came I had a match with a guy who was kind of the local pro. And when I say local pro, he had tryouts with the big companies, but the problem is they gave him this BS line about, well, you're not big enough to be a heavyweight, but you don't fly like a cruiserweight does, which was basically just a BS cop-out answer. But the guy, he was brilliant, he was really good, he was smart, he was a nice guy, great to work with, great to learn from. I slapped an ankle lock on him over the course of a match, and he started freaking out so badly that the building just started freaking out for this ankle lock. Like, I put it on him, and he's freaking out over it, and I'm like, well, hell, let's just work this a little bit. So I'm holding it and twisting it. I think I have a picture of it somewhere, and the crowd is chanting, tap, 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 tap. And later in the match, I went to go hook the ankle lock again, and they freaked out. Now, whenever I went to hook it again, he slipped it and rolled out of it. But the fact that they drew to it so hard, I was just like, hell, that's my finish now.
Yeah, a lot of times it's going to be, as much your opponent buying into it as it is the crowd, because if you do something and your opponent just plays it off as though it's nothing, or they're not afraid of it or whatever, then like it ain't going to carry it.
It's deader than Kelsey's nuts. So this one, Fulgartech had a question: how much effort goes into these characters we get every week? Grand total tally on each character, because after I make them in collaboration and with everybody, and then I'll go through and kind of tune their moveset. That can be anywhere from, I don't know, depending collectively, because I don't do it all at once. It could be 2 or 3 hours per character.
Because you got to do some play testing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is that counting when you go back and revise after their appearances and go, this didn't quite work, maybe we try this? Because I know that we've seen some of these wrestlers evolve over the course of the runtime.
Because I've also been trying to make sure everybody has their own visually distinct style, so it's more fun to watch. Like, I gave you a finish that I have not seen your guy use yet, and it's an awesome finish, so I'm going to leave it there, but...
That's because it is just too damned effective to punish people in the name of the goddamn moon. I mean, come on, dude. Moonsault work. Moonsault strong.
We have one from Bully Bravo. He said Neffy wanted to bring some Kung Fu. I'll need to talk to Neffy about it. Opkier... message me, DM me on Discord. Yeah, message me through Discord. We'll talk that way. And, you know, we'll work it out. Mo has seen me do some playtesting stuff.
I have as well, and yeah, watching you refine what you want to put on screen for everybody to see was a treat.
Wow.
You could see the care that you were putting into sculpting the experience for when it goes live on every Sunday. And that it's the care for the audience that really sells it.
Yeah,
and
I mean, you good show.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I was going to get at, is you've made the point over multiple weeks now that at the end of the day, the importance is the show, and if the crowd's not jazzed, if the crowd's not riled up, it's not a good show.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you an example. The Randolph P. Checkers that we see now is actually version 4. Because the first 3 versions I worked on. I had a specific goal in mind. I knew what I was doing with it. And then each one of them, obviously, the big thing for all of them is using the Macho Man elbow drop.
Yeah.
And the first 3 versions out of 20 matches each, that were not on stream, 20 matches each that I simmed, I saw them do a flying elbow drop once. Until I got to this version, and he finally uses the flying elbow drop the way he needed. And I'm like, okay, there, okay, now we're good.
Well, I mean, my character also, you had to keep going back and trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
Yeah, your initial build, the logic was screwed up, and I don't know why.
You also got screwed by RNGesus because taking that many criticals was just... Oh. I mean, there's a certain amount of RNGesus involved in this.
Yeah.
We all get that because, I mean, that's the one thing that makes this so fun is that none of us know what the outcome is going to be. I mean, anything can go.
We saw
goat
that
pouring 2 people down.
Well,
holy
I mean,
shit!
What the Exemplus catching a critical from Rana de Arbol? What?
That match was far shorter than I had any expectation of. I don't know about you guys.
And so, we don't play this. I just set it up and let the CPU go. But I do want to let this be. Y'all in chat are being way too nice to me.
Be meaner to Hal. Be mean.
No.
But in doing this,
Hal's deserves nice things.
It is mean. Yeah. That sounds like Parallax.
Siblings. It's a thing.
For example, this is version 2 of Lady Red, and my initial idea for Lady Red did not. I couldn't get it to work out right. I couldn't get it there properly. Like the cosmetics, Red and I we had worked that out and we were good on, but the in-ring style just wasn't working. Like originally, Lady Red was going to be built off of Becky Lynch. but it just would not work. And so I had to go back, and this version of Lady Red, the logic actually comes out of Dolph Ziggler, aka Nick Nemeth, and so it's a different style, very different finish, that sort of stuff. And there are some I've had different people come to me and say, hey, I really like Bret Hart, and it's like, cool. And they want to use the sharpshooter, and I'm like, okay, but now I have to find ways of making two different versions of Bret Hart that are,
I mean, I'm gonna read out what Lady Red herself just said, that you didn't have a heck of a lot to work with, because before WBPLW, full confession, neither of the two of us, Lady Red or myself, were particularly into wrestling. It was just something that one of our buddies was into, but other than that, just not a thing in our sphere of interest. So all she knew is that there was this one wrestler who her aesthetic was based off of the lead singer of Motionless in White and had that intro, and we both liked the band. So that's not a lot to work with, and the fact that you came out with something that was genuinely enjoyable, I mean, props to you. The amount of creative development that has gone into this is certainly worth commending, man.
I'm actually going to build on that. Like, I don't know half as much of it as he does. That's not at all an understatement. I really don't know nearly as much about this as he does. I never will. It's not my thing as much as it is.
Yeah.
That said, I know enough that I was able to steer you a little bit on what kind of thing I did want out of it and give you an idea of where to go. But you took that and you filled it out, and after a few iterations of it where, like you said, the logic was messed up and this and that, but the move set and the attitude and all that stuff, you knew where to go, you knew where to start from, and you knew how to adjust it. And it worked.
I will second that. Like, looking at my own dude's performance in the ring, literally when you first asked me, hey, do you have a preferred style? I'm like, what's that? And literally, like, I'm like, what do you mean? So the fact is, you've managed with a absolute bare minimum of input from a dude who knows literally nothing about the shenanigans that happen in the ring, and you've made precisely the kind of wrestler that I would idealize and wish to be, in the form of the high-flying spectacle that, you gotta take your props, man. You gotta take your props.
Yeah, like, I don't... Who did you base Iden's build off of?
Oh, God. Give me a second. I have to look, because...
Like, I know who mine is, and, going into it, we had a pretty good idea where that was going to go.
Yeah.
But... For those playing at home, it's Big Van Vader.
Yes, Parallax is based off of Big Van Vader.
My whole thing when he came to me was, I said, I want brutal efficiency.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we got. I think, Iden,
tell me who, so I know who to YouTube.
It would have either been, would have been New Japan era AJ Styles, or... I'm trying to remember. I'm going through all of the high flyers I have from the workshop right now, trying to remember, because there were a lot.
Also, Cookie, Beeple-chan tropes. Beeple-chan has been a treat to watch, and I'll admit, I didn't expect Sailor Moon to make an appearance, because I didn't expect Sailor Moon to take off like she did, but the tag team there, I'm looking forward to if it ever happens.
Iden, it was either AJ Styles, Johnny Mundo, or... No, it was not Johnny Mundo. He didn't fly enough. AJ Styles... It was not Eddie Guerrero, because Eddie didn't fly like that either, and it wasn't Juventud. I think that it was a very adjusted AJ Styles.
Okay.
I myself, like, the Halzikar in game is based off of
Sabu.
the late great Brody Lee, who, I miss him. He gone too soon, and all that's, Brody Lee was one of those guys in the business that I was just like, man, this is a guy I looked up to. This is a guy who was really good and really funny and involved in two of my favorite gimmicks in the Wyatt family and the Dark Order and all this sort of stuff.
So that was going to be my question, actually, was who did you base your dude off of? And is that somebody that you looked up to?
Yeah, well, there's a few pieces to why it's Brody Lee. First, Brody, tall, kind of long-limbed guy, but a big guy, so it worked. And then the other thing that I really respected about Brody Lee is how much he cared about his wife and kids, because in the era when AEW, like during the COVID era, AEW would sequester around Daly's place in Jacksonville. And what would happen is that they would do Dynamite, and then that same night, so people didn't have to, get re-geared up and that sort of stuff, they would do things like they would record Dark and Dark Elevation and that sort of stuff the same night. And so it might be like those were shows that they had on YouTube at the time. They can't do those anymore. But what happened was that they would get done at like 1, 2 in the morning. And in Brody, instead of just crashing for the night and driving home in the morning, would drive the 2 hours home just so that he could hug his kids before he went to bed. Like, that's the kind of guy Brody was. And then it's a heartbreaking story about what happened with him. He got a non-COVID lung infection that just ran away on him.
Oh no!
And they had the most beautiful memorial show, right up there with Raw is Owen. I actually kind of like it more than Raw is Owen personally, but this beautiful memorial show for him, and this guy that everybody loves and respects. And I had one friend send me a copy of, like, Brody took the TNT title off of Cody Rhodes, and then he took it home and gave it to his kids because they were so excited. Daddy won the belt, Daddy won the belt. Gave it to them, and they ran around with it all night and like went to bed with the thing. And,
that is adorable.
And a friend of mine gave me a copy of that. It's not a good copy, it's a cheap copy, but I have that. And then another friend gifted me, there is a memory of Brody Lee action figure set, which is Brody and then his oldest son, who is a member of the Dark Order, is -1. And I wish the guy was still around because I wanted to see more of his work, and I just appreciated him so much. You can find Brody Lee stuff on YouTube. If you want his WWE name, it was Luke Harper when he was a member of the Wyatt family. And then he was in the Wyatt family with Bray Wyatt, who passed away like almost a year ago to the day, which was also heartbreaking because my last gimmick, like, the ring work was Brody Lee and the gimmick was Bray Wyatt. So it's just like, man.
So I will definitely have to give you that. Again, as a non-wrestling dude coming into this, it's stuff like what you just described that really is what sells it. Is there's a lot of human story there.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Hal.
that is always nice to hear.
Yeah.
Hal, to build on what you're saying right now, to give Iden a little bit more of what he's asking for, how did Sting walk into his last match?
Oh God, this was Revolution of this year in March. So in Sting's career, he had basically 3 gimmicks. There was Surfer era Sting, there was Black and White Sting, and then there was, for a brief time, Wolfpack Sting, which was instead of black
and red.
Yeah, black and red. And here's what happens. is the light comes on the stage, and there's a Surfer Sting standing there, and you're like, what the hell? Wait, did he cut his hair and dye it blonde again? And then another light comes on, and there's Wolfpack Sting standing there, and you're like, wait a minute. And then his music, Search and Destroy by Metallica, hits, and he walks.
Ooh.
That was his sons dressed in his old gimmick gear. And the match,
nice.
The match was a tag match. He and his partner Darby and his two sons, like the match started with Sting and his sons doing sequences on the Young Bucks together. It was awesome. And so, you know, I mean, Sting is my personal goat. I will admit, Sting may not be like the technical all-time best. That's going to fall to Terry Funk, and I won't go into why. But it's Sting, and Sting is such a nice guy. I'm so glad he got to have his swan song run and do such a good job and everything. So, you know, it was great.
So, to sidestep,
Yep.
we have another positive share, a very late one, but from Mo here.
Uh-huh.
Two good and a bad share. Bad first. One of the plumbing lines got backed up and he had to snake cut and blast through pipes.
Wow.
It worked. All blockages are clean. So, you know, bad but not super bad at least. Now the good. Found a dog that wandered from his home while walking to work this morning. Happy reunion there. Then all three of the BT Merc Kickstarter boxes showed up while he was at work.
Awesome.
Heck yeah, dude.
That sounds like a good day, Mo. Thank you for sharing that.
3 boxes. Good
Yeah.
God.
And so
I put a lot of money into that and only had 2. God damn, Mo.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
I thought I had a big one. Like, Hal had a small one and got one. I got 1 box, and it was a big box, but
yeah.
good God.
So everybody,
Damn.
let me just say this. Thank you for being here for WBPLW. We appreciate each and every one of you. Next week we'll have the extended one. Crow will be back for it. Crow enjoys doing the stream a lot. So, and I appreciate Iden and Parallax sitting in with me tonight. Thank you guys so much.
Anytime, dude.
Thank you for
Glad to be here.
facilitating my my madness on stream. And everybody at home, listen. You guys help make this stream what it is, because while we're doing this and I'm calling the match and stuff, I'm seeing chat too, like, and you all, like, your votes and your wagering and everything, it's great. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I need you to take care of yourself, because this would not be what it was without you. And so I need for all of you guys to take care of yourself. If you feel like you're getting in a bad place in your head, and you're in the U.S. or Canada, call or text 988. That's the National Mental Health Crisis Line. Here's something else. If you are in a place where you need some other help, some other resources in your community, oh, hell, now I can't remember the number. It's 221 will get you your local United Way, so you can also get some other help. Everybody, take care of yourselves. We appreciate you so much. And folks, we will catch you next time. Have a great night.